Hey guys, we're in the home stretch for NaNoWriMo. It is the last week and many of us have completed a brand new novel and others are still making their way. But how are you feeling about your word count? For this Nano, I worked on the second draft of my second standalone novel. I finished it about 2 RIMOs ago at about 40,000 words, which is surprising because I tend to be an overwriter. In case you're not aware, there are 2 types of writers, overwriters and underwriters. Overwriters leave almost nothing out when writing their first draft. They're heavily detailed and wordy, and sometimes include shit that doesn't pertain to the book. It was just a good idea at the time. But when they get to their second draft, they just cut out all of that unnecessary extra stuff. Underwriters, on the other hand, only write down the bones of their first draft. From there, they add to their novel during their second and third draft and editing phase. Maybe even more after that. For overwriters, the first draft can take some time, but editing and revision is easier as the only focus is to remove stuff. Underwriters can finish their first draft fairly quickly, but the drafts after that and the editing process can take longer than most would like. You have to create new content for your story, and that takes time. So as an overwriter, I'm here to share 5 tips to help you underwriters add purposeful content to your manuscript. I know I'm so thoughtful. Before I get into it, my novel, Like My Mother Before Me, is available now. Get your copy from your favorite retailer to read Alize's story and learn the dark and haunting secrets of the Salvis family. All links are available in the description. Now, to get you some more words and lengthen your novel. Oh, and be sure to share in the comments if you're an underwriter or an overwriter. There's nothing wrong with either. Number 1, check your pacing. Sometimes we have really awesome scenes we're excited to write, but rush through the build-up to get to that scene. Take the time to go through your novel chapter by chapter and take note of its pacing. If you notice one or more big scenes happening back to back with little to no real transitions, expand on those with time-lapse filler scenes. This can be your character's thoughts or preparation for an important battle, or anything that helps develop the plot or characters. Number 2, refer to your outline. It's possible that if you use an outline, you may have deviated somewhat from your original plan. Go back to it to see if there was anything you forgot to include. Doing a quick review of your outline can also trigger new ideas to add to your story. Leading to number 3, brainstorm some new scenes. Think about elements that can enrich what you already have. We all have those one-off scenes that come to us when listening to music or watching movies or TV shows. See if any of those have potential to support and serve your story. If not, just playing with those ideas will lead to more new ones that can add to your story and its word count. Number 4, remember your minor characters. All your characters should be likable or unlikable to your readers, and the best way to do this is to make sure they're fully developed. Comb through your first draft and see what you learn about your minor characters. Do you describe them well or at all? Are you consistent with your descriptions? Do they have enough dialogue or stage time? Do their personalities and goals and backstories unfold clearly as the story progresses? Or are they just a prop that stands around while your protagonist does all the work? If that's the case, decide if the character is even worth keeping, and if they are, then add to them. Lastly is number 5, be sure to show and not tell. When it comes to show versus tell, it's really all about balance. There's a right time to tell a reader something, but for the most part, you want to show the reader what's going on. This will likely be one of the best ways to expand on your word count because you can describe settings, your character's appearance, behaviors, feelings, thoughts, actions, and more. Instead of summarizing these things, expand on them. Share more of your character's internal monologue. Mention the pink roses in the garden swaying in the wind while your characters have a conversation on the porch swing. You don't have to go overboard, but taking a moment to freeze each scene in your mind and recording what's there and what's happening will definitely boost your word count. And that's all 5 tips to increase your word count. If you're still making your way through Nano, I hope this helps you reach your 50,000 word count. If you beat the 50,000 word goal, congrats on your new novel. I can't wait to read it someday. Remember to share if you're an overwriter or underwriter in the comments so you know you're not alone. Give this video a like so I know you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel for more writing tips and advice. I post new videos on Sundays, so be sure to turn on your notifications to be the first to know when they're live, and follow me on social media where we can be writing buddies. As always, thanks for watching. Until next time.